A lot of people reach the intermediate stage of high intensity training and think the solution is simple. Train harder, add more intensity techniques, push further every workout. That mindset is exactly where progress starts breaking down. Intermediate high intensity training is not just harder training, it's different training. The structure changes, the logic changes, and the way muscle groups are organized becomes far more deliberate.
Minute down. Get down. Now lock the elbows hard.
At the beginner level, almost anything works. You can repeat similar muscle groupings, train frequently, and still make progress. At the intermediate level, that margin for error disappears. This is where we start intentionally switching and reorganizing muscle groups. Not randomly, not based on how you feel that day, but based on recovery demands and systemic fatigue. Muscle groups are no longer trained in the same combinations week after week. They're rotated. They're paired differently. And they're giving enough time to recover before they're being stressed again. This doesn't mean less effort. It means smarter effort. The goal is still maximum stimulation, but without overlapping recovery depth. At this stage, recovery becomes part of the system itself, not an afterthought. Not something you hope works out. Recovery is planned. That means more rest days. That means respecting sleep. That means nutrition is no longer flexible, it's foundational. If recovery is ignored at the intermediate level, progress stalls fast. Not because effort is missing, but because structure is missing. You cannot outwork poor recovery. This is where many people mistakenly believe they didn't push hard enough. In reality, they pushed hard without allowing the system to adapt. Intensity without recovery becomes noise. High-intensity training only works when stress and recovery are balanced. Too little stress, nothing happens. Too much stress, progress collapses. Intermediate training lives in that narrow middle ground. This is why training frequency often drops at this stage, not because you're doing less, but because each session carries more weight. Each workout matters more. The system becomes precise. Muscle group rotation becomes intentional. Recovery windows are respected. Nothing is accidental anymore. When this structure is applied correctly, results don't slow down, they stabilize. They become predictable, and that's where real progress lives. Intermediate high-intensity training isn't about surviving workouts. It's about setting them up so your body can respond to them. Stress, then recovery, stimulus, then adaptation. This phase rewards discipline, patience, and structure. No chaos, no ego. Train hard. Rotate muscle groups intelligently. Recover completely. That's how high-intensity training keeps working long term. Right, as promised, the intermediate level routine. Here are the exercises for the upper body. Perform one warm-up set, followed by one all-out high-intensity set. Keep your repetition range between 6 to 12 reps for all upper body movements. Make sure to perform a very slow cadence between a 4-second up, 4-second down. So basically you lift the weight at 4 seconds and lower the weight at 4 seconds. Making sure to avoid all kinds of momentum. Everything is slow and controlled. Go ahead and insert 1 or 2 off days after you perform this upper body workout, and then continue with the lower body workout. The set structure is the same, 1 set warm-up and 1 all-out set to failure. Perform, however, more repetitions with your lower body workout, starting at 10 reps all the way up to 20 reps for all exercises, except deadlift. Deadlift perform between 6 to 12 repetitions. Again, make sure you take another day off after this workout. Now you can take up to 2 days off and then repeat the cycle again. Now I know, of course, there's a lot of questions in regards to this workout itself, but if you want to reach out to me, I can be contacted via my website, highintensitycoach.com.